Basic English as a Second Language class, Unit 7, Lesson 6. Unit 7, Lesson 6, Modals and more verb tense practice. Verbs, present tense. Teach, continuous. Teaching, past. Taught, present tense. Throw, continuous. Throwing, past. Through, the two sentences are in present continuous tense. What are the missing words? Mary is teaching English at school. They are throwing balls at her. Now ask the questions in present continuous tense. Who is teaching English at school? Where is Mary teaching English? What is Mary teaching at school? Who is throwing balls at her? What are they throwing at her? Who are they throwing balls at? This sentence is past continuous. What's the missing word? Mary was teaching English when they threw balls at her. Who was teaching English when they threw balls at her? What was Mary teaching when they threw balls at her? Who did they throw balls at? When did they throw balls at her? Answer: when Mary was teaching English. Who threw balls at her? What did they throw at her? What are the missing words? Mary taught English while they were throwing balls at her. Who taught English while they were throwing balls at her? What did Mary teach while they were throwing balls at her? Who were they throwing balls at? The answer: while they were throwing balls at her. The question: when did Mary teach English? The answer: while they were throwing balls at her. Who was throwing balls at her? What were they throwing at her? Past tense. Mary taught English at school yesterday. They threw balls at Mary at school yesterday. Who taught English at school yesterday? What did they throw at Mary at school yesterday? Who did they throw balls at school yesterday? When did Mary teach English at school? What did Mary teach at school yesterday? When did they throw balls at Mary at school? Who threw balls at Mary at school yesterday? Where did Mary teach English yesterday? What did they do at school yesterday? Where did they throw balls at Mary yesterday? What did Mary do at school yesterday? Verbs. Present tense, swim. Continuous, swimming. Past, swam. Present, steal. Continuous, stealing. Past, stole. What are the missing words? A man, my credit card from my wallet. We were in Hawaii. A man stole my credit card from my wallet while we were in Hawaii. Who stole your credit card from your wallet while you were in Hawaii? What did a man steal from your wallet while you were in Hawaii? Where did a man steal your credit card while you were in Hawaii? When did a man steal your credit card from your wallet? The answer: while we were in Hawaii. Who was in Hawaii? Where were you when a man stole your credit card from your wallet? A man stole my credit card while we were swimming in the ocean. Who stole your credit card while you were swimming in the ocean? What did a man steal while you were swimming in the ocean? When did a man steal your credit card? The answer: while we were swimming in the ocean. Who was swimming in the ocean when a man stole your credit card? What were you doing when a man stole your credit card? Where were you swimming when a man stole your credit card? We were swimming in the ocean when a man stole my credit card. Who was swimming in the ocean when a man stole your credit card? What were you doing in the ocean when a man stole your credit card? Where were you swimming when a man stole your credit card? What did a man steal when you were swimming in the ocean? When did a man steal your credit card? The answer, when we were swimming in the ocean. Who stole your credit card when you were swimming in the ocean? A man was stealing my credit card when we swam in the ocean. Who was stealing your credit card when you swam in the ocean? What was a man stealing when you swam in the ocean? What was a man doing when you swam in the ocean? Who swam in the ocean? Where did you swim when a man was stealing your credit card? When was a man stealing your credit card? The answer, when we swam in the ocean. We swam in the ocean in Hawaii last week. We swam in the ocean in Hawaii last week. A man stole my credit card from my wallet last week. Past tense. Where did you swim in the ocean last week? When did you swim in the ocean in Hawaii? Who swam in the ocean in Hawaii last week? What did a man steal from your wallet last week? Where did you swim in Hawaii last week? Who stole your credit card from your wallet last week? Where did a man steal your credit card from? When did a man steal your credit card from your wallet? Verbs. Present tense. Argue. Continuous. Arguing. Past. Argued. Present. Arrive. Continuous. Arriving. Past. Arrived. They were arguing when their friends arrived at the airport. Who was arguing when their friends arrived at the airport? What were they doing when their friends arrived at the airport? When did their friends arrive at the airport? The answer: when they were arguing. Who arrived at the airport? Where did their friends arrive at when they were arguing? Their friends arrived at the airport while they were arguing. Who arrived at the airport while they were arguing? Where did their friends arrive at while they were arguing? When did their friends arrive at the airport? The answer: while they were arguing. Who was arguing when their friends arrived at the airport? What were they doing when their friends arrived at the airport? They were arguing while their friends were arriving at the airport. Who was arguing while their friends were arriving at the airport? Where were their friends arriving while they were arguing? When were they arguing? Answer: while their friends were arriving at the airport. Question: when were their friends arriving at the airport? The answer: while they were arguing. Who was arriving at the airport while they were arguing? What were they doing while their friends were arriving at the airport? What were their friends doing at the airport while they were arguing? While their friends were arriving at the airport, they were arguing. When were they arguing? The answer: while their friends were arriving at the airport. When were their friends arriving at the airport? The answer: while they were arguing. What were they doing while their friends were arriving at the airport? What were their friends doing at the airport while they were arguing? Where were their friends arriving while they were arguing? Who was arriving at the airport while they were arguing? Who was arguing while their friends were arriving at the airport? They argue at home almost every day. They will probably argue at home tomorrow. Where do they argue almost every day? Who will probably argue at home tomorrow? When will they probably argue at home? Who argues at home almost every day? When do they argue at home? Where will they probably argue tomorrow? What do they do at home almost every day? The answer, probably. The question, will they argue at home tomorrow? The answer, probably. Verbs. Present tense, laugh. Continuous tense, laughing. Past tense, laughed. Present tense, copy. Continuous tense, copying. Past tense, copied. Past continuous tense. The teacher was laughing while the students copied the worksheet. The red arrow points to the answer. Try to ask the question. Who was laughing while the students copied the worksheet? What was the teacher doing while the students copied the worksheet? When was the teacher laughing? The answer, while the students copied the worksheet. Who copied the worksheet while the teacher was laughing? What did the students copy while the teacher was laughing? The students were copying the worksheet while the teacher laughed. Who was copying the worksheet while the teacher laughed? What were the students doing while the teacher laughed? What were the students copying while the teacher laughed? When did the teacher laugh? The answer, while the students were copying the worksheet. Who laughed while the students were copying the worksheet? What did the teacher do while the students were copying the worksheet? Present tense. The students and teacher laugh in class every day. Who laughs in class every day? Where do the students and teacher laugh every day? When do the students and teacher laugh in class? Future tense. The teacher is going to laugh in class tomorrow. Who is going to laugh in class tomorrow? What is the teacher going to do in class tomorrow? Where is the teacher going to laugh tomorrow? When is the teacher going to laugh in class? The students will laugh in class tomorrow. Who will laugh in class tomorrow? What will the students do in class tomorrow? Where will the students laugh tomorrow? When will the students laugh in class? The students copy the worksheet every class. Who copies the worksheet every class? What do the students do every class? What do the students copy every class? When do the students copy the worksheet? The students copied the worksheet in class yesterday. Who copied the worksheet in class yesterday? What did the students do in class yesterday? What did the students copy in class yesterday? Where did the student copy the worksheet yesterday? When did the student copy the worksheet in class? Verbs. Fry. Continuous. Frying. Past. Fried. Help. Continuous. Helping. Past. Helped. What are you going to do for dinner tonight? What's the verb? I'm going to fry. What are you going to fry? I'm going to fry some fish. What will she eat for dinner tonight? She will eat some fried fish. What will she eat for dinner tonight? She will eat some fried fish. What did they do for lunch yesterday? What's the verb? They fried some potatoes. What did they have for lunch yesterday? What's the verb? They had. What did they have? They had some fried potatoes. What does he do for dinner once a week? He fries some chicken. He fries some chicken? What does he eat for dinner once a week? He eats fried chicken. What is he doing? He is helping his mother. He is washing the dishes. What's the question? How is he helping his mother? He's washing the dishes. Who is helping his mother? What is he washing? Who is washing the dishes? Who is he helping? What is he doing? He is helping an old lady. What's the verb? He is carrying her groceries. What's the question? How is he helping an old lady? Who is he helping? What is he carrying? Who is helping an old lady? What is he doing? Who is carrying her groceries? They are helping their friend. What's the verb? Holding. They are holding him. What's the question? How are they helping their friend? Who are they helping? Who are they holding? Who is helping their friend? What are they doing? Who is holding him? His sister. He is helping his sister. He is helping her up. What's the question? How is he helping his sister? Who is helping his sister? Who is he helping? Who is helping her up? Who is he helping? What is he doing? He was washing the dishes while his mother was watching him. The answer, while his mother was watching him. What's the question? When was he washing the dishes? The answer, while he was washing the dishes. What's the question? When was his mother watching him? Who was washing the dishes while his mother was watching him? Who was watching him while he was washing the dishes? What was he washing while his mother was watching him? Who was his mother watching while he was washing the dishes? What was he doing while his mother was watching him? What was his mother doing while he was washing the dishes? He was carrying her groceries while she was looking at him. What's the question? The answer, while she was looking at him. When was he carrying her groceries? The answer, while he was carrying her groceries. What's the question? When was she looking at him? Who was carrying her groceries while she was looking at him? Who was looking at him while he was carrying her groceries? What was he carrying while she was looking at him? Who was she looking at while he was carrying her groceries? What was he doing while she was looking at him? What was she doing while he was carrying her groceries? Verb, clap, continuous, clapping, past, clapped. Verb, raise, continuous, raising, past, raised. Verb, point, continuous, pointing, past, pointed. What is the teacher doing? She is clapping. What are the students doing? They are raising their hands. The teacher is pointing at the student. What is he going to do? He's going to answer a question. Who is the teacher pointing at? Who is pointing at the student? What is the teacher doing? Who is going to answer a question? What is he going to answer? The modal can is used to describe the ability to do something. The definition of ability in Arabic, in Chinese, in French, in German, in Hungarian, in Japanese, in Persian, in Polish, in Romanian, in Russian, in Spanish, in Turkish, in Ukrainian, in Vietnamese. I can speak English. I have the ability to speak English. He can play the guitar. He has the ability to play the guitar. The verb play, present continuous tense. What's the verb? She is playing the piano. Future tense. She is going to play the piano tomorrow. Past tense. She played the piano yesterday. Present tense. She plays the piano every day. The yellow arrow points to the answer. What's the question? Who is playing the piano? What is she playing? Who's going to play the piano tomorrow? What is she going to play tomorrow? When is she going to play the piano? Who played the piano yesterday? What did she play yesterday? When did she play the piano? Who plays the piano every day? What does she play every day? When does she play the piano? Yes, She can play the piano. She can play the piano. What can she play? She can play the piano. Who can play the piano? She can. Yes. Can she play the piano? Yes, she can. No, she cannot play the piano. No. Can she play the piano? No, she cannot. No, she can't. What can she do? She can play the piano. Who can play the piano? What can she play? She is 4 years old. What's the question? How old is she? What can she do at 4 years old? She can play the piano. Past ability, could. Right now, can. Past, could. How old was she when she could play the piano? She could play the piano when she was 3 years old. Could she play the piano when she was 2 years old? No, she could not play the piano when she was 2 years old. No, she could not. No, she couldn't. What's the question? Answer, yes, he can. Can he drive a car? How old was he when he could drive a car? He was 16 when he could drive a car. Who was 16 when he could drive a car? How old was he when he could drive a car? What could he drive when he was 16? Who could drive a car when he was 16? What could he do when he was 16? He cannot drive a car now because he is 95 years old. Who cannot drive a car now because he's 95 years old? How old is he? Who is 95 years old? What can't he do now because he's 95 years old? Why can't he drive a car now? Can he drive a car now? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. No, he can't. The modal can is also used to offer someone something. The definition of offer in Arabic, in Chinese, in French, in German, in Hungarian, in Japanese, in Persian, in Polish, in Romanian, in Russian, in Spanish, in Turkish, in Ukrainian, in Vietnamese. Can I help you? Yes or no? Can I get you some food? Yes or no? Offer. Can I help you? Yes, you can. What can I do? Can you get me some food? Ability. Yes, I can. I can get you some food. What's the question? What can you do? I can get you some food in a few minutes. What's the question? When can you get me some food? Yes, he can. What's the question? Can he help him? What can he do? He can give him money. Who can give him money? Who can he give money? What can he give him? She and her. What's the question? Can she help her? Yes, she can. What can she do? She can help her read. Who can help her read? Who can she help read? What can she help her do? Can they help him? Yes, they can. What can they do? They can help him walk. Who can help him walk? Who can they help walk? What can they help him do? Can he help her? Yes, he can. What can he do? He can check her broken arm. Who can check her broken arm? What can he check? Can she help him? Yes, she can. What can she do? She can take his blood pressure. Who can take his blood pressure? What can she take? Can you help us? Yes, I can. What can you do? I can teach you English at school every day. Who can teach English at school every day? When can you teach English at school every day? What can you teach at school every day? Where can you teach English every day? Who can you teach English to at school every day? Who can you teach English to at school every day? This is the end of Beginning Basic English as a Second Language class, Unit 7, Lesson 6.